This is Randy Osborne, Florida Eagle Forum and Florida Government Watch, and we are in the Burroughs House. I'm in Fort Myers, Florida. And I have a very special guest with us today, and it's Corie Schlafly. And many of you may recognize that last name. She is the daughter of the late Phyllis Schlafly, and she is also the chairman of Eagle Forum. And I just want you to share a little bit with some of the viewers. A lot of people don't know what Eagle Forum does, what they're about. Some of them have a little bit of history with them. They remember Phyllis Schlafly and some of the things it did, especially in defeating ERA and some of those things. But will you just give the listeners just a little bit of information on specifically what is Eagle Forum?
Thank you, Randy, and thank you for having me here. Eagle Forum has an extraordinary history. It was founded in the early 70s by my mother, Phyllis Schlafly, and a group of like-minded women. And we've always called ourselves leading the pro-family movement since 1972. Eagle Forum basically created the pro-family movement. There wasn't this idea that our families could be so affected and harmfully affected by government policies, and that we needed to stand up and fight against it. The first fight that Eagle Forum engaged on was the defeat of the Equal Rights Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, which would have had harmful effects to everyone, but especially women. The organization has quite an interesting concept because we have a national organization with a presence in Washington, D.C. Our headquarters is in Alton, Illinois, but we have many state chapters and state leaders. And so Eagle Forum is federalism. We have a view and a brand nationally, but what we always understood that was so important for legislation and for government policy is to mind the state legislatures. It's the state legislatures is where good bills can happen or bad bills can get their start. And someone needs to keep their tabs on what our local state legislators are doing and to prevent any mischief. And that is what Eagles across the country have done for decades. With their state chapters and state organizations, the Eagles have minded what the states are up to, because eventually it's the state legislators who get elected to Congress and start to do other things. That's where politics is local, and you've got to start from the local level. So for more than 45 years, Eagle Forum has been promoting conservative, pro-family policies, both nationally and at the local level.
Awesome. That is absolutely fantastic. So let me just kind of put it in a nutshell. Eagle Forum has chapters all over the United States.
Yes.
So you're not just involved in Washington trying to affect Washington, you're also affecting local, state governments, local governments, issues.
Yes.
And through that organization, through the conservative, family-oriented organization, you are affecting local government, which will in turn affect national government.
And the beauty of the United States government is that we do have a lot of local control. I mean, that is the importance of maintaining, is that we have so many more laws that don't come out of Washington, and we can affect the quality of life in our neighborhood just by getting involved.
That's right. Tell us how to get involved. If I was a listener or viewer and said, this is a type of organization I want to plug in with, how would they do that?
Well, the easiest way to contact us is through eagleforum.org. That is our national website. We do have state chapters, but if you contact our national website, we can always get you in touch with our state chapters.
And that's eagleforum.org. Mm-hmm. Eagleforum.org.
Yes, we'd love to have you. We publish a monthly newsletter called the Eagle Forum Report, and we'd love to have you subscribe to it. It's chock-a-block full of information.
And you can find that on the website as well.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure, Andy.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Looking forward to what you guys are going to do in the future.
We are.
This is Randy Osborne with Florida Eagle Forum and Florida Government Watch. Until next time, God bless.